Good evening to all our viewers. Coming up in the news tonight, humanitarian shipment from Guyana arrives in Venezuela. Major shift as school curriculum moves online in September. GLD slams misinformation over transport of imported cattle. And in sport, Grand Prix 2026 a huge success. Guatemala's Hernandez wins GT Challenge feature race. This is our Monday, July 13 edition of the NCN News. I am Jarrell Bryan. Thank you for joining us. Venezuela's Foreign Minister Ivan Gil Pinto has praised Guyana and the Caribbean community, CARICOM, following the arrival of 88 containers of humanitarian relief supplies for communities affected by the recent earthquakes. The shipment was received at La Guaira port by Minister Gil and Guyana's ambassador to Venezuela, Dr. Richard Van West Charles. The relief cargo includes food, medicine, and other essential supplies for residents impacted by the disaster. During the reception ceremony, Minister Gil commended Guyana for its leadership in coordinating the regional humanitarian effort. The shipment is part of a CARICOM-led relief initiative spearheaded by President Dr. Finali, with support from member states and contributions from the private sector. The Ministry of Education is strengthening literacy and numeracy as the foundation for improving learning outcomes, while expanding access to quality education through digital learning resources. Minister of Education Sonia Parag says these initiatives have contributed to this year's record-breaking National Grade 6 assessment results. David Clark reports.
Minister Parag says improving literacy and numeracy remains a top priority for her ministry, describing the two areas as the foundation for learning. She says the ministry has intensified efforts to strengthen these core skills through targeted intervention aimed at improving student performance across the country.
One of my earliest priorities was to sharpen our national focus on literacy and numeracy. Every credible international study and every respected education expert will tell you that these are the building blocks upon which all learning depends.
She says the ministry has expanded literacy and numeracy camps nationwide, providing additional academic support for students while helping parents better support learning at home. Parag says teacher training is also being strengthened alongside the use of mock examinations to identify learning gaps before students sit their final assessment.
We strengthened teacher training and will continue to significantly revamp the teacher training program because it is my unwavering belief, it really is, that no education system can rise above the quality of its teachers.
Parag says the government is also improving equitable access to education by increasing availability of textbooks, building and upgrading schools, and expanding digital learning opportunities.
And this September, through the Guyana Digital School, we will take another significant step forward by making the complete primary and secondary curriculum available online.
The minister says these investments are helping to close the gaps in access to education and are laying the foundations for continued improvement in student achievement nationwide. For NCN News, I'm David Clark.
Thank you, David. The Guyana Livestock Development Authority, GLDA, has firmly rejected as false, misleading, and unsubstantiated claims regarding the transport of imported cattle en route to GLDA's Ibini livestock facility. The GLDA said in a statement that the allegations, which originated from the political opposition, have no basis in truth, since at no stage have the animals been neglected, abandoned, or transported without veterinary supervision.
Those animals were subjected to mandatory quarantine in Brazil, in keeping with Guyana and Brazil sanitary protocols as it relates to the movement of ruminants.
Meanwhile, the GLDA made clear that these cattle are all public assets procured by the government of Guyana as part of a national livestock development program and have no affiliation with any private entity. Guyana's candidate for United Nations Secretary General, Ambassador Caroline Rodriguez Burkett, continued to build support for her campaign today with a high-level meeting with Pakistan's Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Affairs Minister Mohammad Ishaq Dar. During the meeting, Guyana's permanent representative to the UN outlined her vision for the organization and her candidature for the top UN post. Rodriguez Burkett reaffirmed the importance of principled and effective multilateralism and stressed the Secretary General's role in upholding the purposes and principles of the UN Charter. She also shared her vision for a more agile, efficient, and effective United Nations that is responsive to today's global challenges and fit for purpose. Gold declarations in Guyana have exceeded the government's half-year target, reaching nearly 240,000 ounces during the first 6 months of the year. Natural Resources Minister Vikram Bharat, speaking on the Starting Point podcast, said the figure surpasses the projected target of 233,000 ounces. The minister also revealed that declarations are approximately 25,000 ounces higher than those recorded during the corresponding period last year, reflecting continued growth in the country's gold sector.
Right now, we're close to 240,000 ounces that has been declared over this period of time. Mind you, the weather conditions has not been favorable to us, you know, and all Guyanese know that, the miners know that more than we do because they face that.
The minister pointed out that this increase has also come notwithstanding the government's crackdown on illegal miners and miners who have not been declaring the rightful amounts of gold.
If you recall, during the first 3 months of the year, we had a serious crackdown on the companies and miners that did either none or limited declaration in 2025.
Government is intensifying efforts to ensure Guyanese workers in the oil and gas sector receive equal pay as their foreign counterparts when performing the same job. Minister Vikram Bharat says after a decade of experience in the industry, many Guyanese now possess the qualifications, skills, and expertise to justify equal salaries. Details in this week's Republic Bank-sponsored Business Report.
As Guyana's oil and gas industry continues to expand, the government says its next major priority is ensuring fairness in wages. Natural Resources Minister Vikram Bharat says Guyanese workers have proven that they can perform alongside expatriates and should no longer be paid less for doing the same work. He believes the industry has reached a stage where the experience and expertise of the local workforce can no longer be overlooked. He noted that many Guyanese now have up to 10 years of experience in the oil and gas sector, while others have accumulated 8 or 5 years of industry experience.
We have Guyanese with degrees and skill set and certification that can match some of the expat workers. And that is why we are making the call now to say that if we have Guyanese workers that have comparable skill set, experience, academic background as an expat worker that has the same skill set, then they should get the same salary.
Minister Bharat says the government position is not about special treatment, but about ensuring equal pay for equal work. He says the proposal has already been raised with major oil companies and contractors, including Exxon, and the response has been positive.
We are not asking for anything that is contrary to the way in which they operate. We are not asking for anything unlawful. We are asking for something that is fair.
The Natural Resources Minister also said major oil and gas contractors, including SBM Offshore and MODEC, supports the government's push for equal pay for Guyanese workers. He noted that both companies already have pay systems based on qualifications and experience and are expected to ensure their contractors follow similar standards to remain compliant with Guyana's law. Kimberly Giddings reporting for the NCN News.
President Dr. Finali today signed the Book of Condolences for the late former Emir of Qatar, His Highness Amir Sheikh Al Thani, at the Qatar Embassy on Newmarket and Carmichael Streets. The head of state extended condolences on behalf of the government and people of Guyana to the government and people of Qatar. The former Emir, who died on July 12, 2026, is remembered for his visionary leadership, remarkable statesmanship, and his immense contribution to the development of modern Qatar. When we return, a 77-year-old liquor shop operator is killed in a road accident at Cotton Tree. Plus, Housing Minister Colin Crowell inspects ongoing road rehabilitation works at new LBI housing scheme. Stay with us.
It's one of your biggest goals, getting your own home, where memories are made, where happiness lives. You may feel that home ownership or renovation is beyond your reach, but we at Republic want you to know that there's always a way. Ask us about our suite of mortgages. Let's help make your housing wishes come true. Or advise on how the equity in your existing home can finance other dreams and goals. Call or go online to learn more.
GECOM is conducting a claims and objections exercise commencing July 1, 2026 to produce an official list of electors, OLE. If you were 18 years or older on June 30, 2026 and you're a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent or naturalization, or a citizen from a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for 1 year or more, you are eligible for inclusion in the OLE. GECOM has posted the preliminary list of electors, PLE, in all the registration divisions across Guyana for you to check whether you are listed, and if so, whether your particulars are accurate. You can make a claim for registration, change, correction to your particulars, or you can object to the inclusion of anyone whom you believe should not be on the list. If you are desirous of making a claim or objection, you must visit the GECOM registration office responsible for your area of residence to do so. Visit the GECOM registration office responsible for your area of residence to conduct any of the above transactions. All GECOM registration offices will open Monday to Friday from 8 to 18 hours, Saturday, Sunday and holidays from 10 to 14 hours. For more information, contact the GECOM on 225-0278-9 or visit www.gecom.org.gy.
Are you looking for a way to stay cool this summer? Look no further than the RCA air conditioner. This powerful unit is on sale now for only $74,999, VAT inclusive, at ACH Inc. The RCA air conditioner has Wi-Fi, so you can control it from anywhere. It also comes with a 1-year manufacturer's warranty on parts and labor. Get your RCA air conditioner today, ACH Inc., where you can stay cool and save money.
Here in Guyana, we are a diverse people through and through. Of course, that extends into the foods we love to cook, eat, and enjoy. But no matter what you got bubbling in your pot, there's one thing we all got to face. That's cleanup time.
Don't stress, there's Full Fresh.
With Full Fresh dishwashing cream, you get the powerhouse grease stripper with glycerin to tackle tough stains and vitamin E for gentle care on your hands.
Squeaky clean dishes.
Soft hands.
Easy on the wallet. Full Fresh dishwashing cream is available and distributed by BPADs in a variety of sizes and fragrances.
Building or renovating anytime soon? Be sure to check us out at Unique Electrical for all domestic, commercial and industrial electrical supplies. We offer an extensive range of products such as cables, panels, breakers, lamps, bulbs, trunking, conduits and fittings, changeover switches, bus bars, transformers, etc. at affordable prices. Be sure to give us a call on 225-2250 or visit us at 238 South Road Border for all your electrical needs.
Did you know Guy Super 95 gasoline has an octane rating of 95, the highest rating available in Guyana? This premium fuel is known to enhance the performance of your engine, making it run smoother and more efficiently, leading to better fuel economy and improved performance. Choose Super 95 for more mileage and better overall performance.
At Tulsi Prasad, we believe in strength down to the core. We produce and supply steel that meets strict ASTM standards right here at home. Our team knows the work, helping builders, contractors, and do-it-yourselfers find what they need fast. Used in everything from marine vessels to construction and mining. Tulsi Steel, holding its own in every industry. We're building Guyana strong, right down to the core. Tulsi Prasad Limited, built to last, built to endure.
Nature inspired the technology behind Dry Coat by Lanco, a paint that repels moisture, keeping your walls dry and flawless. No stains, no damage, just beautiful protected walls. With Dry Coat, you can choose any color you love and stop humidity in its tracks. Dry Coat by Lanco. Perfect walls, moisture free. The experts recommend Lanco.
Lanco Guyana Inc. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Lanco Guyana. Telephone 227-1725 or WhatsApp 743-0348.
GECOM is conducting a claims and objections exercise commencing July 1, 2026 to produce an official list of electors, OLE. GECOM has posted the preliminary list of electors, PLE, in all the registration divisions across Guyana for you to check whether you are listed and if so, whether your particulars are accurate. If you were 18 years or older on June 30, 2026 and you are a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent or naturalization or a citizen from a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for 1 year or more, you are eligible for inclusion in the OLE. If you are eligible for inclusion in the OLE, you are required to apply for registration if your name is not in the PLE. Apply for a transfer if you have changed your address since you were registered. Apply for a name change if you have changed your name, or apply for a correction if your registration particulars are incorrect. Any person whose information on the PLE is incorrect can apply for such information to be changed or corrected. Any person applying for a change or correction to his or her particulars must provide the relevant original source document, birth certificate and deed poll for a name change by deed poll, birth certificate and marriage certificate for a name change by marriage. Divorce absolute in the case of a woman who is desirous of reverting to her maiden name from her married name, birth certificate, adoption certificate, naturalization certificate for correction of minor clerical errors. Visit the GECOM registration office responsible for your area of residence to conduct any of the above transactions. The claims aspect of this exercise will end on Tuesday, July 14, 2026. For more information, contact the GECOM on 225-0278-9 or visit www.gecom.org.gy.
Welcome back. A 77-year-old liquor shop operator on an electric bike was struck down and killed along the Cotton Tree Public Road, leaving residents of Rossignol Region 5 shaken and in mourning. Kyle Rollins tells us more.
The deceased has been identified as Kundal Prasad, a 77-year-old licensed liquor shop operator of Lot 51, Baker Street, Rossignol, West Bank, Berbice. He was reportedly on his way home from a wedding in the Cotton Tree area when he met his demise. Police say Prasad was traveling east along the southern footpath on his e-bike when motorcar PLL 4307, driven by 25-year-old Inzaman Ishahak, a ranger of Keenfield, East Kanchi, who was proceeding in the opposite direction, allegedly lost control and collided with him. The impact flung the elderly man onto the roadway, leaving him with multiple injuries. Public-spirited citizens, along with police officers, rushed Prasad to the Bath Regional Hospital, where he was pronounced dead on arrival. There, his son Arnold Prasad was able to identify his father and described the fatal injuries he sustained in the crash.
The man foot boss open. Was when you knock on good. Big boss, and next foot broke and a shake. Plus the man head swell up back. The man hand break. You can see natural and the man face twist. The man jaw like he broke.
Arnold said his father served the community as a rural constable for more than 10 years and described him as a well-liked and respected member of the village. The family is now calling for a thorough investigation into the fatal accident and hopes that justice will be served.
You have to go to the prison. That is the justice for me. You have to go to the prison. Because he ain't like nobody to do his parents like that.
Meanwhile, the driver was taken into custody pending an investigation. Kyla Rollins, NCN News.
Thank you, Kyla. The Campbellville Polyclinic is nearing completion, while the Dorothy Bailey Health Center is next in line for a major upgrade as the government continues to expand and modernize primary healthcare services across Guyana. Here are the details.
Health Minister Dr. Frank Anthony says $190 million has been allocated towards this facility, the Dorothy Bailey Health Center. This upgrade will bring the facility in line with the modern standards being introduced at healthcare facilities nationwide.
So the government of Guyana, through the Ministry of Health, will be investing close to $190 million in upgrading the Dorothy Bailey facility. That would include adding a completely new building in the compound and repairing some of the existing building that we have there.
Construction is progressing steadily here at the Campbellville Polyclinic as the facility nears completion. Once completed, the facility will feature modern amenities, upgraded medical equipment, and an expanded range of services aimed at improving access to quality primary health care for residents.
At Campbellville, we've been working to complete the polyclinic. So in another couple of months, we should be finished and we'll get it operational.
These investments are part of the government's broader vision of achieving universal access to health care. Reporting from the Campbellville Polyclinic for the NCN News, I'm Celestine Chapman.
Thank you, Celestine. Weeks after committing to address concerns raised by residents, Housing Minister Colin Crowe returned to the new LBI housing development to inspect ongoing road rehabilitation works. The follow-up visit comes after the minister first engaged residents on June 16, when concerns were raised about the poor condition of roads within the community. Inspecting the works at the weekend, the minister noted that the commitment is already being fulfilled, with approximately $1 billion in infrastructure works now underway. He says this is one of the major housing developments that will extend all the way to the Aubrey Barker Road. Meanwhile, work is progressing on the new housing development in Mabaruma, Region 1. More than 50 residential lots have already been allocated, with beneficiaries visiting the area over the weekend to identify their properties and begin planning their future homes. Housing Minister Colin Crowe says contracts have already been awarded to ensure residents receive essential services.
An update in terms of utilities, because they've been asking, is that water, we have already awarded a contract for the drilling of a well to supply this area, and the contractor is currently mobilizing and is expected to commence drilling within 2 weeks.
Preparations are also advancing to provide electricity in the new housing development.
In terms of the electricity, the infrastructure work will commence with the planting of the poles, etc. That is going through its procurement phase, and one would expect within a month.
The new housing scheme forms part of the government's ongoing housing expansion program, aimed at increasing access to affordable house lots across Guyana. Finance Minister Dr. Ashley Singh at the weekend participated in the 20th anniversary celebration of the Rata Yatra Festival in Guyana at the Luzignan Tarmac, East Coast Demerara. This celebration also marked the 50th anniversary of ISKCON's presence in Guyana and the 60th anniversary of the global founding of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, ISKCON. Dr. Singh, in delivering remarks, emphasized that as Guyana changes rapidly, it behooves all of us never to lose our spiritual orientation and instead understand the nature and the oneness of the world in which we live. He also, on behalf of the President, expressed appreciation to ISKCON Guyana for its multifaceted contributions of spiritual consciousness, charity, and critical work in education, particularly among Guyana's youths. For those viewing the news online, we thank you for watching and good night. The news continues live on television with sport after these messages.
Ready to design your dream jewelry? It's simple with Raj Jewelry. WhatsApp us your design and our skilled jewelers will create it just for you. Stop searching. Start designing. Get the custom piece you've always wanted today. Call us or book your appointment now at 658-5730. Find us at Movietown and Giftland Mall. Raj Jewellery, your vision, our craft.
Hey man, where are you? Okay. He said 5 minutes. Anyone want dessert? Maybe he's stuck at the office? Surprise! Not yet, Carl. Bro, I'm literally at the altar right now.
Relax. I'm almost there.
We're like the friend who isn't always late.
You have the rings.
CG United. Good like that.
GECOM is conducting a claims and objections exercise commencing July 1, 2026 to produce an official list of electors, OLE. If you were 18 years or older on June 30, 2026 and you are a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent or naturalization, or a citizen from a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for 1 year or more, you are eligible for inclusion in the OLE. GECOM has posted the preliminary list of electors, PLE, in all the registration divisions across Guyana for you to check whether you are listed, and if so, whether your particulars are accurate. If you have changed your address since you were registered, you need to visit the GECOM registration office responsible for your new area of residence to apply for a transfer. Tuesday, July 14, 2026 is the last day you can apply for a transfer during this exercise. For more information, contact the GECOM on 2250-278-9 or visit www.gecom.org.gy. Ready to turn your passion for beauty into a real career? At Nayeli School of Cosmetology, hands-on training prepares students for the beauty industry from head to toe. Learn hair cutting, coloring, perming and styling. Master manicures, pedicures and acrylic nails. Get certified in waxing from eyebrow shaping to full body services. Build confidence with body massage techniques and step into the world of barbering. Whether the goal is working in a salon or starting a beauty business, this is where it begins. Nayeli School of Cosmetology, 211 New Market Street between Camp and Waterloo Streets, North Cummingsburg. Call 621-8851 or 226-2124. Enroll today at Nayeli School of Cosmetology.
They're scampering through for the single. Is this the victory? Yes, it is! Wherever we play, the energy lives.
ExxonMobil Guyana Global Super League.
With amazing ambience, great food, and great customer service, Hard Rock Cafe is the place to be. Enjoy all-you-can-eat wings on Mondays, karaoke on Tuesdays, double deal Thursdays, and live entertainment on Fridays and Saturdays. Plus, check out their rock shop for amazing merch. Visit Hard Rock Cafe at Movietown from 11 hours to midnight daily. For reservations, contact 502-4736 or 648-8686.
Guyana, August 1st is Emancipation Day. Come to the National Bar and celebrate with the African Cultural Development Association ACTA at Emancipation Festival 33. Come celebrate with performances by Guyana's best local acts and a spectacular finale by our international guests. Come for the African food, music, history, storytelling, and all things African. Gates open at 10 a.m. sharp. Children under 12 free. Adults $1,000 before 3 p.m., $2,000 after. Let's celebrate the eons of African contributions to the world. Arambe, we all hold together.
GECOM is conducting a claims and objections exercise commencing July 1, 2026 to produce an official list of electors, OLE. If you were 18 years or older on June 30, 2026 and you're a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent or naturalization, or a citizen from a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for 1 year or more, you are eligible for inclusion in the OLE. GECOM has posted the preliminary list of electors, PLE, in all registration divisions across Guyana for you to check whether you are listed, and if so, whether your particulars are accurate. You can object to anyone whom you believe does not qualify for inclusion in the OLE. To do so, you must be listed in the same divisional list as the person you are objecting to. You must visit the GECOM registration office responsible for your area of residence to make an objection. The objections aspect of this exercise will end on Friday, July 17, 2026. For more information, contact the GECOM on 225-0278-9 or visit www.gecom.org.gy.